A little while ago, me and a fair amount of my friends and Discord acquaintances were rather surprised, shocked and disgusted to find out that Heinz, a company very now known for their line of bean products and sauces, were releasing an ice cream line. While I stood very much in the same camp, after a night of sleep, the thought of that turned to curiosity, resulting in the phrase many people have had before making a bad decision, "I just gotta know." So after a few quid spent, a couple of boxes arrived at my door containing a couple of flavours, one of ketchup and one of barbecue. Now, reading through the contents, I knew what to expect, and that was not ice cream. Rather a set of instructions on how to make it. The ketchup box containing not just a basic recipe, but a vegan one too for all to enjoy. On top of that, I received a reusable container, a bottle of said sauce, and a couple of golden utensils, a spoon and ice cream scoop, both of which have received much use after all this. So after a shopping trip and another shopping trip due to the small Tesco's not having everything I needed, I started to whip up the concoction, opting for the barbecue one first, and that required a lot of whisking. Far too much whisking. The recipe would fare much better with the addition of a stand mixer as advertised, but that's still on my shopping list to get. Eventually I managed to get it to a point where it looked good enough, at least, and into the container it went, to set over around 3 hours, which wasn't enough for me, so I left it overnight. The next day I went back to have a look at the mixture and it looked to have set. This is the point where I had to try it and where the delay in making this video came in. See, I had to smell it first and that was not the greatest of experiences, and neither was the small spoonful I tried. So instead I opted to go for the recommended way of serving it, with bacon bits, nuts and maple syrup. Frying up some bacon, throwing in some nuts into the bacon vat, and then grinding it all up and setting it atop a spoon quenelle, finishing with a good stream of maple syrup, and I have to say that was much better. Though I think I might be reviewing bacon bits, nuts and maple syrup, which may be a bit unfair. Maybe a few tweaks to the recipe and better equipment might serve you better, perhaps a different flavour, though not going to go back to the tomato one for a while. The novelty is fun and I got some nice equipment out of it, but I think I'll settle down with a tub of anything else for now.